How we doing? Good morning. It's morning. I wanted to take a second to talk about the concept of regular practice for those on the spiritual path. If you're not on a spiritual path, no, it would still be beneficial, but maybe quite not as crucial. um, it doesn't particularly matter what your practice is. That's something that you're going to have to really listen for. Um, what do you feel like you're being called towards? Whether it's just a simple meditation in the morning, maybe it's hiking in the woods, maybe it's singing, maybe it's reading certain books or connecting with community. And these practices change over time depending on our needs. And we know a practice is supporting us when we feel stable and grounded and better. But one of the sneaky things about practice is sometimes that stability that we slowly cultivate can lead to a little bit of complacency, which I can personally have very fallen into that camp many times in my travels. Sometimes after long periods of not feeling great or feeling disconnected, you sort of let the practice fall away. But then we're in a place of, I guess it's similar to saying, like, if you didn't, if you skip breakfast and you skip lunch, and then at the end of the day you're incredibly hungry and you're desperate for food. Just in that same way, we don't want to keep it that long in between our practice, and we want to build it into our days. Because any time that you don't carve for that will slowly be taken. And another fellow soul practitioner, he's got Mr. Mukherjee. He has a website and a YouTube called Arhatic Alchemy. He puts it pretty plainly that ideally practice should be the first thing of your day, because when you are aligned to that aspect of yourself that is wiser, every action from that point after will be a guided action throughout the rest of the day. So it's a little bit about maximizing hours and days and minutes. And I personally, my push-pull with that right now is I tend to want to get up and sort of sit down and just sort of spin my gears in the morning, when even I intellectually, experientially know that if the first thing I did was my meditation practice, the day would be smoother. But we're all growing and evolving here, and it's a practice, So one of the things I'm going to challenge myself with is to set up the day with practice. And just my personal practice, I'm going to put it out there. Accountability purposes. We're going to wake up, go hang out with my boy Hanuman over here. We're going to sing a Chalisa, and then we are going to do a meditation. I'm a big proponent of the Twin Hearts meditation, but choose your own adventure. It's a whole wide, infinite world out there, and something's calling your name. So go check it out. Yeah, tonight, every Monday, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., I facilitate the meditation on Twin Hearts on Zoom. That sounds interesting. You can pop in. We'll be there anyway. It's the practice. Yeah, have a great day. Okay, bye.